Me want my dad, give me to my wee, wee. Me want my dad, give me to my wee. Me want my dad, give me to my wee, wee.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the mic.
Welcome to the mic and welcome Anita Swinton.
Hello.
Thank you
Hello.
for joining
Hi.
us.
Yeah.
We appreciate your
We
time.
appreciate your time. And I gotta introduce the guest as well. We have my beautiful lady, Ella, in the house.
Hi.
And we have a special lady, Anita.
Hello, hi.
She's my queen as well, isn't she?
And the lovely Cedric, obviously.
Yes,
Yay.
please. Oh, yes, please. Thank you very much.
Anita, can you tell us why you've joined us here today, just in a bit of a summary?
Right, I just wanted someone to hear the story, that happened to me and a couple of my neighbors quite recently, where we had to move out of our properties and we've been left without no support whatsoever.
So you've had to move out of your home in Ipswich,
Yeah.
Why?
and you haven't had any support from anyone, from the council.
No, we had to
Why?
ask.
Why?
Well, basically, if you are a owner, you don't classify for any support whatsoever. You have to beg. We finally got the support after 6 weeks from the council. But it was 6 weeks of asking, constantly, help us. Yeah, so they're saying, well, if you're the owner, do it yourself, yeah.
So
There was no support, basically, if you were be a tenant.
Yeah.
Obviously,
So
yeah.
you're telling us, if you're owner, you got no chance of help.
Yeah.
No, you have to literally just back them. So I got help after 6 weeks of asking and saying, listen, my family has been separated during the incident,
Yeah.
gently saying. My daughter is somewhere else. We're somewhere else. Our house pet is somewhere else. You know, we are staying around people that gave us a shelter, let's say that. They gave us a space in their hearts and their homes. But I said, listen, that's just, it can't be like that. So they're like, well, yeah, we can offer you room in a hotel. I was like, fair enough. £800 for 10 days. I was like, I'm sorry, what?
So
£800 for 10 days.
You can have space in a hotel, but you're
Provided
you have
by
to pay for
council.
it.
Yeah. So I said, well, that's no good, yeah.
No,
You know.
it's more than
But
someone's
it's-
mortgage.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
and we paying our mortgage as well. It's not that we don't want to pay. Oh, we can't
No.
afford it. We're still paying it. We just can't live in our property.
Yeah.
Yep. So yes, after 6 weeks, I was absolutely fed up with them. I said, listen, I'm not asking for anything for free. I want just reasonable support. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because getting private property to rent for unlimited time, because we don't know, we may be back there in 2 months, 3 months, a year.
Yeah.
Who's going to give it to you? No one. You know, you need to go sign the contracts for a year.
Yeah. And also,
Yeah.
but also you're still paying a mortgage.
Yeah.
So that's really difficult. So what happened?
But yeah.
Why?
I
Why?
want to know
yeah.
the story
What's
from
the, what is the
start.
For
incident?
the essence of the story, yeah.
Yeah,
So
from the
basically,
start.
in October, we've had a leak. So I live in a block of flats, and I live in the middle of it. Yeah, above
Right.
me there was a flat. Above the flat is a roof. So the leak started in October. Gently, we've been emailing, calling management agent, which is Anthem Management. Thank you for not
Who's
helping
that?
us. Anthem Management.
Okay.
Are they running the complex?
Yes.
Okay.
So I said, well, there is a leak. Please, can you send someone? They haven't. And then it was on and off, small dropping. And then at the beginning of April, at my neighbor's, it was dropping to my flat, and then above it was bad. Yeah. So
Okay.
I've rung electrician to come to my place. I rang Anthem to send someone. So they sent an electrician. He switched off electricity in my main bathroom.
Right.
Okay.
And I was like, is someone coming upstairs?
Yeah.
He was like, well, I'm not for upstairs. I only came to your place. So I rang next day for the electrician to come upstairs. The electrician came, switched off electricity. It's full electric in there, yeah.
Okay, so there's like the showers and the hot water, it's all electric.
Electric,
yeah.
And so it's this, the electric obviously is not going to stop the leak though.
No.
So that's the plumbing, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is literally for the safety of the people that live there.
Yeah.
So the people that lived above me, they were renting, yeah. William H. Brown, thank you for not helping them. William H. Brown, basically, because I've been discussing the matter on behalf of my neighbor with William H. Brown.
Yeah. So hold on. Can you just describe the building of the flats? Where are you?
So I'm in the
how
middle.
many stories though?
So on my side there are 3 stories. It's basically 4 stories flat. My side is
4 stories. Yeah.
My side is 3 stories. So it's like so you've got parking space, 1st floor, 2nd floor, which I'm on, and then 3rd floor, and then the roof. Yeah.
Okay.
So the water was going to the flat above, then mine, and then in the end, what happened on 28th of April, the water went down my neighbor flat downstairs, destroying her flat as well, and then parking space.
I mean, how dangerous is that? Because the roof could
Well,
collapse, like your ceiling. If you've got someone above
ceiling
you.
let's say ceiling in the flat upstairs collapsed.
Wow.
So
was anyone hurt?
Luckily not. We have been trying to protect our flat by going upstairs whole night and then emptying the buckets of water.
Wow.
And then the ceiling collapsed in the morning.
I want to get the story. So this happened at night.
Yeah, well, because the rain was
At
going
night.
during the
So you realize while you're still sleeping that water.
No, we were not sleeping because we knew what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Because
knew
it was
what's
so
gonna happen
bad that
because
we
it
had
was
really
already so
torrential
bad.
rain all the
Yeah.
time. You know, we had lots and lots. It
Yes.
just seemed like it was never going to stop raining at one point.
Honestly, yeah.
So you must have been not wanting to go to sleep,
Scary.
thinking,
No.
No.
Yeah.
We were.
That's really
My
scary.
my partner went to work, but I had to call him. So listen, I cannot manage that myself. You
No.
need to come and help me out. So he came in, and then the people that lived upstairs, they've already moved. They've moved out at the beginning of April. They couldn't stay there. Yeah.
wow.
So they gave us the key.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, please can you give us a key? We'll just try to protect as much as we can our flat.
Yeah.
But I said to my partner, listen, as soon as because you could see that ceiling will go.
Yeah.
So as soon as that collapsed, we're not going because there's nothing to save anymore.
No.
Yeah, that went in the morning, and then the flat downstairs was the water was going to the fuse box. So
That's so dangerous.
So the lady rang fire brigade. They were in there literally in minutes.
Oh, good.
Literally 5 minutes they were in there.
Brilliant.
Walked in there and they were like, "What's going on in here?"
Big up to the
Switch-
fire brigade who
Switch us
actually
off
wore that. Yeah.
completely. They said you can't stay
big
there.
up to them. Yeah. Big up to them. Just how long did they take to come?
Literally 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Literally,
It's
they were
amazing,
in.
yeah.
It was so in their heads. It was so dangerous because the
Yeah.
police was going for the fuse box. They decided. They said, "No, you can't stay there.
Yeah.
We're switching you off completely." So they said, "Give us a number to the management company." So they managed to get hold of them in the minutes,
Yeah.
saying, "We're switching off whole building."
And this
they
is
were-
Anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they said, "No, you don't have to switch off whole buildings. You can literally just switch off the side."
Right.
So they've done it, but they said, well, obviously you can't stay there, no, because water is everywhere.
Yeah.
Flats are damaged completely. So we've moved out on the
Yeah.
day. We had to take whatever we could.
So you are a family of
Free.
3.
Yeah.
So the whole family now.
And you had a pet, did you
Yeah.
say?
You had
the
a
dog.
pet.
I've
You've
got
got a dog as
That's
well?
family of 4, isn't
Yeah.
it?
3.5.
Yeah. So you had to take. What about all your belongings and like, anything that like you meant something to you? You know.
Yeah.
Well, we took some to our friend's house, and then next day, 2 days after, we had a loss adjuster on site, and he looked at it and says, "Insurance will cover everything. Don't worry. Go and rent out the storage."
Brilliant.
Who said that?
Storage. The loss adjuster.
Who are they? What connection they have?
Well, they were sent by insurance company, yeah.
Okay.
To see how big
Yeah.
Yeah.
the damages are, and he says, "Don't worry, they're gonna pay for everything. Go and rent a storage, save whatever you can." So we took whatever we could, whatever we
Yeah.
thought it's still worth to save. Like we had a built-in wardrobes in our bedroom. We couldn't take that because the water was everywhere. So it's like,
Yeah.
why to save it? Yeah.
No,
On
exactly.
the same living room, furniture. We took our sofa.
Yeah.
Bloody brand new. Funny enough,
crazy.
6 months before that
Yeah.
happened, we've literally just put a new wooden flooring. And I was like, my floor! I was like, my floor, my beautiful floor. And I was driving around the stores in Ipswich and Colchester to find that perfect one.
So you were looking for a beautiful, nice flooring.
And I put it on, and then
I know.
there is no
so
drama.
it's just all a build up of emotion
yeah.
for you looking around your home, going,
Yeah.
"What's going on?
Yeah.
This is our life right now."
It is our life now.
Yeah.
And so we moved out. Obviously flat upstairs was already empty.
Yeah.
Because they went. They rent out something else. Because
Yeah.
they hard.
But Anita, sorry, man. I just want to get into your mind.
Okay. I would not do it. Might be dangerous for you.
Right. But the thing is, when you got the news that you need to get out immediately, right away, what was your mind telling you?
Nothing, because I was crying so badly. My mind was like,
Oh, did you ever
you
think?
know, the only thought was, thank God my daughter went for a sleepover and she
Yeah.
was not in the middle
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I literally just called her. I said, listen, ask your friend's mom if you can stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna call her as well. So she stayed there for bless her half a couple of weeks.
That's
And
amazing.
then what about
Yeah.
you guys? Where
So-
did you go? Where
Well,
did you?
I've got amazing boss who gave us a shelter.
Wow.
Well, she
Oh, that's
shared.
brilliant.
What's her name?
Jenny.
Are we here?
Jenny Wrightson. Thank you, Jenny.
Oh, thank
shout
you,
out
Jenny.
to you, Jenny.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
So she helped us until
So kind,
until
yeah.
we managed to get council to get us something.
Wow.
So
Oh man.
really good-hearted people.
But that just shows that your maternal instinct was immediately, oh, thank goodness my daughter wasn't here.
honestly,
Yeah.
But then every day I was thinking about my daughter because when we and my partner were staying, it was not in Ipswich.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, luckily she's staying at her friend's house because otherwise she wouldn't, she would be constantly late for school to get to school and
Yeah.
everything. Like at least she's not in the middle of that. At least her mind is not.
She's
in
got a bit of
there.
consistency and
Yeah,
security.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but but not being with her, not she's a teenager, not support
Yeah,
not
she-
support your child.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Really- yeah,
you know.
really difficult.
If you can't be with them to talk, to get in their minds,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's horrendous.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to explain it. It's like, how can you let the family to be separated?
Yeah.
If it's not our fault,
No.
honestly, what happened? We've been trying to tell that there is a problem. We've been sending in emails, call-ins, and everything, and nothing happened until we had to move out. And then suddenly, oh my, we need to repair the roof.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, fair enough. So are we allowed to have accommodation from the insurance? Of course,
It's crazy. That's
And
mad.
then-
And they said yes, you were.
And they said yes. As soon as the insurance will say yes to the claim, and there is a problem now.
Yeah, because you don't want to go spending money when you don't know if you're going to get
And
money
I am.
back.
I know two things about insurance. I tell you, the only thing they're good at, do you know? One is to collect, and one is to deny to pay.
Yeah.
They're good on those things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, insurance is.
But they'll
it's
take
a-
your money every month.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
collecting it. You've been paying your insurance
Well,
every month.
no, that's a bit different because the building that's a leasehold building.
Okay.
So the building insurance is provided by
Anthem.
Management.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so really the depth of your understanding of what they is covered is
Yeah.
you probably don't really know what's covered
Yeah.
because
No,
it's there.
nothing.
You just trust that actually they're going to cover everything in their building.
Well-
So what about contents though? Do you have to?
No, I don't have a content insurance.
Okay.
Basically, because when I've tried to get a content insurance, I've been declined because the block is next to the river. I was like,
Right.
too much risk of the flood. I was like, okay, no one thought that the flood will go from upstairs rather
No.
than from the bottom.
Yeah.
The flood comes from
but
upstairs.
it doesn't really matter, you know. Content is content. Tough. That's my
Yeah.
problem. Yeah.
It's
But
more
the-
like
but the
safety and
flood-
having a roof over your head. And
That's the thing. Yeah. And now you know, at this very moment, I'm paying my mortgage.
Yeah.
I'm paying £800 for 1-bedroom flat that council has gave us.
you're paying that now.
Excuse me?
Plus, I'm paying £230 per month for the storage. And that's...
And you
Oh,
haven't,
hold on,
and
hold
you've
on.
had no money reimbursed yet
No,
from the
no, and we
insurance.
don't know
Let's
if that's gonna
calculate
be-
how much is it. You say how much you paying?
800
£800.
800
plus
pounds.
200,
That's 1,000.
30 for...
so 1,030.
Yeah.
Literally for...
Plus
for
your
that.
mortgage.
But you,
Yeah, my mortgage is not bad. Not bad.
No.
It's literally £650. So that's
Still.
all right.
that's still money,
Yes,
though.
Yeah.
And that's without food, that's without council tax. Do you still have to pay council
Oh
tax?
yes, of course I have
Oh,
to.
brilliant, that's lovely of the
because
council.
my flat is now classified as a second home.
Wow. So you're not inhibiting it though. You don't live there.
You don't
No.
live there.
And I
So
have-
you shouldn't, and you're not using electric there. And you're not
No, I'm not paying electric. Don't get me wrong.
No, but what I
Yeah.
mean is like if you live there,
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
then that's when you pay council tax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you will, see, I didn't know that in Ipswich there are different rules in regards to uninhabited properties.
Okay.
So because there was lots of people who had more than one properties,
Yeah.
and the properties were left unoccupied,
Right.
they've changed the law, and now even if your property is unoccupied and live somewhere else,
Yeah.
you can qualify for 10% discount, but you cannot. They cannot just say, "Oh, you don't have to pay at all."
But surely that's circumstantial. Like
No.
you don't live there because it's unsafe.
Yes, no. So
Not because it's not being occupied by someone at the
It
moment.
doesn't
Surely you
matter.
could take
Really?
them to court,
It
isn't
doesn't
it?
matter. So I've asked for 10% discount.
Yeah.
And then my partner says, because I don't go to the flat, I don't want to be there for now.
No.
But my partner goes there from time to time. And he says, oh, the letter from council came in with the new council tax to pay. I was like, oh, brilliant. Maybe they've recalculated and then they gave us a discount. So I've looked and I was like, hold on. There's
an
no
increase.
discount on it. It's an increase of
crazy.
£1.50.
Yes.
It's nothing, but, you know.
Still.
And it says second home. I was like, how is that even possible? I've been waiting for the decision for like 6 weeks, you know.
Yeah.
And now they're saying that's my second home. So I've rang council. I said, well, surely that's sorry.
He's falling for you. He falls for a lot of people on this show.
Surely that's something wrong in here. I said, I don't live in
Definitely.
this place. I
Yeah.
don't live there because of the reason, not that I don't want to live there. And they were like, we've literally just received confirmation from the fire brigade about what has happened. And now we have to wait another 4 to 6 weeks for another new decision.
But if you wait, they should stop.
No, I have to still pay. And
But do you get reimbursed?
I will eventually if they will decide that I classify for
But
that.
you
You know,
should
10% and stuff, and it's like £70
Definitely.
per month.
But still, what? So that's only if you can get the 10%. Not
Yeah.
that you shouldn't be paying at all.
No.
No,
just
I completely
10%.
disagree with that. And I think I don't know, what the rules are there, but I think this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You should not pay council
That's what
tax
I
at
thought.
At
all.
all.
That's what
You
I
are
thought.
not in that home.
Yeah.
No one's in
It's
that
a
property.
situation,
It's
yeah.
unsafe.
Yeah.
It's situational.
Yeah.
Like, that's your situation is you cannot be there. It's not your
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah.
Why are you paying? What are you paying council tax for?
Just
You're not getting your
because.
bins collected. You're not being provided safety
true,
because you're not
yeah.
in the area.
Yeah.
What's the council tax for?
yeah.
I don't know. Just for
You're paying
the fact
it where
that
you
there is
live.
a property
You're paying
in
it
there.
where you live.
Yeah.
Are you paying it? Like, are
Well,
you paying any
that's
council tax? I don't know.
well,
Paying
no,
for
that-
the hotel, isn't it?
It's,
Yeah.
well, what's the? Yeah, so you're saying it's classed as a second home. So obviously you're not
Yeah.
paying council tax
Yeah.
at the moment. Full stop.
Yeah.
So they're thinking that you still should pay it because you own a home
El, listen to this. So
that you
if
can't use.
if you pay for the first home, the council
Yeah.
tax, are you still paying for the second home
Yes.
as well?
Yes.
That's
Yeah, but
mad.
well, obviously you're not paying council tax in a hotel. They're just
No.
But it doesn't. But who does that?
Well,
Who goes to a hotel and pays council tax?
Yeah.
no one, because it's included, let's say, in the bills.
Included,
Yeah, whatever
yeah.
you pay in a hotel, your bills
None
are
of this
covered.
makes
yeah.
any sense.
No.
It's
That's
just,
crazy.
it's actually
Yeah,
theft. They're just taking money from you.
Yeah.
For what reason? For what purpose?
I don't know, just because.
Yeah.
Because.
Have you
No,
tried to
it's
contact
awful.
like a lawyer or solicitors just for them to query all this?
Well,
In a way.
I have been trying to get hold of some solicitor to give us advice, but no one wants to give any advice whatsoever. It's really difficult case at this
Yeah.
moment, because it's still ongoing. No one, gives, and then you tell them whatever it's written, let's say, in regards to council, whatever it's written on the website, and they're like, well, if that's the law, that's the law. If that's
But
the
it's
rule,
out of
that's
your
the rule.
control.
It doesn't really matter
That's
because it is
crazy.
a written regulation,
Yeah.
and then they can't do anything. Surely, probably they can.
Yes,
but
because money isn't real. It's just paper. So at the end of the day, and most of
But I
this money we
wouldn't-
don't even see. It's just numbers, and I'm
Honestly,
transfer these
yeah.
numbers to your numbers, make your numbers bigger. Yeah, and that's so
Yeah.
surely they can say, do you know what? Just don't
That's
do that
true,
for
yeah.
now. We'll
Yeah.
help you
Yeah.
as an Ipswich council who want to be supportive to you.
yeah,
After
don't
what's
think-
happened is out of your control, or even Anthem, the management team, would cover that for you as
Oh,
the
they not.
fault is theirs from not listening to your.
no, they're saying they don't
Emails.
have any liability whatsoever.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So basically, so they're saying they don't have any liability, and insurance and loss adjusters. Bless their heart, they're so helpful.
Yeah.
And they're really supportive. They're saying, unfortunately, until insurance will make the final decision,
Yeah,
there won't be no liability.
but it's their building.
It doesn't matter. It's
But
building-
how?
because
How?
they've got an insurance, they can avoid the liability until the final decision. So let's
Right.
say insurance will decline it, then they will have to take the liability, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, but
It's
I
crazy.
do honestly trust that the process takes very, very long. There is lots of investigation. There is lots of people coming, doing the reports, checking maintenance and everything. But I do trust that Aviva Insurance will actually say yes to the
So
to
your
that.
insurance name is
That's with Aviva. Yeah.
Aviva.
And
Okay.
I honestly believe they've got a good heart, and
Yeah.
they will look at it as
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Just
we will cover it.
Just take
because
me back,
it's not
Anita.
people's fault.
No,
Just-
it's obviously down to something poor workmanship. Something's been done, hasn't been
It
Yeah.
should not
constructed
Yeah.
accurately,
Yeah.
because it should be protected from rain. That's just
it
like a
should be,
basic
yeah.
well, fingers crossed that's just a basic building
Well,
regulation.
the repair. Let me just say that repair was already done, so there is no leaks anymore.
Okay.
the
You
roofs
sure?
are done.
Are you sure?
Well, you won't know.
Well, my partner said, because we had a bit of rain since, because it happened 2 months ago.
yeah.
So my partner's been going there.
In and out.
And then, we've got bowls still in the places where the ingress was the highest. And there is no water in there anymore.
Okay.
So the repair's been done. Question is why it's done now
Yeah.
rather than before. And we could
Yeah.
happily live in our lovely
Yeah.
flats.
Anita, just take me back, please. When you have to leave, what sort of things you rush to take inside your home? Things that are very important to your heart. What did you take?
Funny enough, pictures.
You
Yeah.
took pictures.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I've got a box of family pictures.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I've took, and then second was our passports.
Yeah, I was
And
thinking
that's
that. Yeah.
That's it.
And that's it.
Yeah. And then I went back there next day. To collect
So
more
the first
stuff.
thing she did, Ellie, is
Yeah,
just to
memories. Memories. Because obviously these memories
Yeah.
aren't on your phone.
Yeah.
So you need those.
Yeah.
So the pictures from your kids,
Yeah.
your
Literally.
everything, your
Yeah.
family, your
Yeah.
mom, dad,
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
You thought, no,
Oh.
this,
I'm saving that. Yeah.
Yeah.
this is what I want to take.
yeah.
They're irreplaceable, aren't they? That's the
Honestly.
thing. You can't
Yeah.
replace those.
Yeah.
And then the following day, now your mind is clear.
Well,
You're coming
probably
back.
not completely clear.
Not completely clear, but now you're coming back and to see
Yeah.
what is really, really happening. Looking at it, what were you thinking?
I don't know. I don't really remember if my brain
Did you
actually
cry?
worked. I cried all the time. I don't have any tears anymore in me
No.
to cry
Oh, that's
anymore.
awful.
But I've literally just cried on a daily basis.
Yeah.
On a daily basis. And it's, I do understand everything. People lose their stuff, their possessions on a daily basis. There is a fire, there's something.
Yeah.
Stuff happens,
Yeah.
But I just didn't understand that. It happened because someone didn't listen to us.
Yeah.
And we've been left without no support.
It's
'Cause
frustration and
it will be-
disappointment
Yeah,
in
because it will be
people.
different
Yeah.
if Anthem management will come. Don't worry. We're gonna place you in an accommodation.
Yeah.
And then we'll wait until insurance decision, and then obviously if insurance will decline, we'll obviously cover it. We're liable for it because it's not your fault,
So
But
basically,
they haven't.
No.
We are trying to
Yeah.
get hold of them on a daily basis. We email them, we call them. They're not even talking to us.
they lie to
Really?
you.
Yeah.
That means they lie to
That's
you.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do they own other properties around
So
Ipswich?
the girl that she's amazing girl. She went back to her parents. She literally just moved in 6 months before that.
Oh, wow.
She literally just bought it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So bless her heart. But
Oh,
she's got a family. She went to live with her family, and obviously upstairs they went and rent something else.
Yeah.
But God knows who's the owner of the flat.
So the people were
So
living.
they own these buildings, but did Anthem have any other flats anywhere else in Ipswich?
Yeah, the area has got three blocks of flats, and I don't know anything else. But
No.
they're really big company,
Yeah.
They're big company, and
And they've got
Yeah.
a lot
they
of
just
money.
failed. They
so
just failed. Yeah.
that's
So
terrible.
listen to this, El. I just want to know, because you're from Poland, isn't it?
Yep.
And then there's different people living in their flats.
Yeah. Variety.
So
yeah.
the one live on the floor, the ground floor. Where's she from?
She's English.
She's English.
She's British,
And then second floor, it's you,
yeah.
from Poland.
Yeah.
And then the last floor,
Oh, the people, the tenants, they were from Poland as well.
they were from Poland.
Yeah.
So voicing everything, did you ever felt that,
Yes.
for them,
I know what you want to say. Yes.
for them not listening to you is because I come from Poland and they not listening to me because I'm not English.
Yeah,
or-
that was my fault, and honestly, I would go with that
Really?
if I could.
Yeah.
But obviously, Helen from downstairs, she's English, and she's been notifying them about the problems as well.
Yeah.
So I can't go this way.
No.
Even if I would like to, but I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie
No.
and
But there
put
wasn't-
false,
Yeah.
False claims.
accusations.
Yeah. Of course.
But there was that moment when you felt like they're not listening to me because...
Is it prejudices?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
is it this?
Oh, that I've got that feeling with the council. I was like, is that because I'm not English? You're not helping me because I'm
Yeah.
not English.
Yeah.
If I would be British, would you help me? My daughter is British.
Yeah.
She's got certificate and everything. She's full British. Help her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, help you all. You're all entitled to
Yeah.
it. You own this property.
Yeah.
So are you going to be going back to this place? Like, will you go back to this home or?
I don't know yet. Probably yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most probably yes. And then we'll see.
Yeah. Are you all still living separately right now?
No, we've got that flat from the council, which is
So it's one bedroom.
One bedroom flat, yeah.
So
And
your
obviously
daughter's staying.
My daughter is staying with us. She has been for a couple of days with her friend again because she was going through her some exams now.
Yeah.
Last week. But she's back with us now.
Yeah.
And then but the dog is not because
Where's the dog?
she's the dog is still poor doggy. Honestly, poor doggy is with a lovely family that took him at the very beginning.
Oh, wow.
Because they've got their own dog.
Yeah.
And he's got the place in their hearts now.
Oh.
But we can't take him because council's temporary accommodation doesn't allow to take dogs.
No.
Unfortunately. So I was like, but that's my mental support. And
Yeah.
no, you can't.
And what's the living arrangements? Because if you're in a one-bedroom flat, obviously there's there's one bedroom, but you
Yeah.
have your daughter.
Yeah, so the bedroom consists one double bed and one single bed. Yeah.
Okay, so you're all in the same room as well.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So that's
Yeah.
affecting your life and
yeah.
your relationship and everything.
Honestly,
That is true.
Yeah.
How was your relationship? Absolutely true, El. How was your relationship? How did you manage, guys, to survive in this? Did you fight with your...
Oh,
husband?
yes.
Yeah.
I do, but I fight with him because he's really calm person.
Yeah.
And I can't stand it.
Yeah.
Because he was like, Anita, we just have to wait. We just have to take as it is
Yeah.
and just wait. Just be patient. Everything will be okay in the end of the day. I was like, how can you be patient? You know, we
Why are you not angry like me?
Yes.
But
yeah.
it's always women do that.
I'm just losing
I think
it.
I'm calm. I'm very
Yeah.
calm. I'm so calm.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Really
And
calm. You ask Adam. I'm the calm one.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I
I
really go
speak-
ahead with emotions.
I speak for Adam.
Yeah, he'll tell you. He'll tell you the
Adam is
truth.
calm.
Yeah, not in a scenario like that. He would be like you. My husband would be like you. He'd be angry. He'd voice his opinion. He'd want it.
Yeah.
But you need that balance in a relationship. You need to get things done, and you need to make sure that you're all going to be okay.
Yeah.
And if you're not acting on these things and talking to the
Yeah.
insurance companies and making sure you know where you stand legally. And morally, because morally as well.
I think morality is
So-
the word that is number one word. now.
Morally,
Yeah.
that's important. One of you needs to be fighting that corner.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
do need the balance in a relationship to keep you calm and, so that you don't lose control.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think if
No,
you
I
can
do
become
lose
too angry-
control very often.
Yeah.
And you can see that in the emails that I write.
Because you're passionate and a lot of it's like up emotion, like
Yeah.
why is
Yeah.
this happening to us? Do you
Yeah.
not care?
Yeah, that's the
What have we
thing.
done wrong? Like,
Yeah.
we've done everything by the book.
That's why you need
We've
us.
paid our
Well,
bills.
honestly,
We
Yeah.
work hard.
Funny enough, if we're talking about bills, obviously when you've got a leasehold property,
Yeah.
you have to pay service charge, yeah?
Yeah.
So we pay our service charge every 6 months. So for the period from January to June,
Yeah.
we've not got our service charge bill until a few weeks back.
Okay.
So I was like, so when I got a bill, so I went back to asset management. So listen, obviously I don't live in the property since the 28th of April. Not my fault.
No.
Please can I have a waiver for the period and a new invoice to the raise? Please can you raise a new invoice and I will then pay it.
That's fair enough.
Right.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
No answer whatsoever. So I've asked again and again and again. So and I've called and I've spoken with Anis, his name is, and he says I will speak with Lorraine, who is the property manager at this moment. She'll get back to you. Still nothing. We are in July. Still nothing. And
How convenient.
how convenient. 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
they've sent a new bill for the period July to December.
Wow.
You-
So I've
So they
emailed them.
completely ignored you.
Honestly, so I've
Yeah.
emailed them back. I said, I have asked for the waiver for the period that I don't live there, and you send me another bill.
And I
was
still don't
like-
live there.
and I still don't live there. I said,
Yeah.
please, can I have the answer? Can you tell me if I can have that waiver and
Yeah.
I don't have to pay?
What you
Yeah.
don't
You
want
know,
is to, because
I
otherwise
don't
it's
wanna go
going to
in
get
areas I
bad
don't
credit for you.
Honestly, and I don't want it. I've always been on top of my bills.
You pay your
like
bills?
now. I'm paying my mortgage
Yeah.
and everything. I'm just a normal person. I want to be on top of everything and I want to live happily.
Yeah.
Nothing else. No, still no answers.
Even now?
Nothing. Even now, yes.
So this is Anthem again
Yeah.
that are not answering you.
Literally
And what you want to
nothing.
know is, can you have a
Anthem.
waiver in a property
Yeah.
which has had a flood due to,
Yeah.
negligence of some
Yeah.
construction? It has nothing to do with you.
Nothing.
You just want a little bit of help. Can
Yeah,
you actually
yeah.
answer her?
Yeah, nothing. And then
Yeah.
my neighbor Helen, she did the same.
Really?
So she and
No.
also her, she didn't get the answer.
And so
what did
what
it-
kind of bill is this lease? Like, what are we looking at?
It's a service charge, so that's the maintenance
Yeah.
of the building.
Wow, how ironic.
So, yes. So it's like, why are you charging me
Yeah.
for the maintenance if I don't live there? So I don't damage this property. I don't live there.
No.
Surely I shouldn't. It's the same with the council. Surely I should
That's
not
crazy.
be paying
That's
for the time
crazy.
I'm not in there.
No.
without, with the good reason of me
Yeah.
asking for it.
What is this bill? Is it big? Is it a big bill?
Well, it's £1,200 for 6 months.
That's
So
a
now
lot
they're
of money,
looking
though.
then looking for you to pay the next lot as well. So you're looking at £2,400 right
Yeah.
now, on top of all the other things that you're having to
Yeah.
pay for,
Plus water bill as well.
plus water.
Yeah.
But you have to pay for the water bill in that property.
Yeah. Cause
It's included, isn't it?
But you're not
no,
using
it-
water.
Yeah, but it's separate.
It's
We
separate.
pay 200.
So you're paying Anglian Water.
No. We're paying that to Anthem Management, and Anthem Management
Pays,
covers the bill. But
yeah.
we pay £250 per year for the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've paid that bill when they've sent it, because they've sent it very early in the year.
Okay,
yeah?
so you've already paid
I've
for a
paid
year,
it.
so that's done.
But also they should say, oh, Miss Swinton, that's going to be credited for you.
We'll
Don't
reimburse you
worry.
some of that
Yeah.
money.
But it's just no answers. And that's what I want. I just want an answer. I just
Yeah.
want to hear that, don't worry, everything will be covered.
You must be frustrated.
Yes.
Well,
You must
to
be.
say the least.
I think, yes.
How did your mental health then? How did you manage to deal with it? Because we get a lot of people talk about, when you under pressure, you super under pressure.
Yeah. And it's trauma as well. It's trauma. It's
Thank you very
You're in the
much.
moment and you think, I'm emotional, this is awful, how do I resolve this? But actually, when you've had time to reflect on it, it's actually
It is.
It
yeah.
is
how it's
heartbreaking.
impacted on you.
I don't think there is any mental health existing in me now. A good mental health. Just because I don't get much support. Just because I don't get any answers. So, I'm just constantly in a stress. Constantly, I can't focus. I forget stuff. Because my brain is still going in around the answers. Answers.
Yeah. Like, why don't these people care?
Yeah,
That's probably how it
frustrating.
feels.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting for what's gonna happen. I truly believe as soon as I'll get some answer, it will be better.
It will lift.
Yeah.
It will lift. Either way, because even if the insurance will be declined, we'll know we have to go to court.
Yeah.
If it will be if they will cover it, it will be amazing.
Yeah.
We'll know straight away. Insurance will give us an accommodation. They will cover all the bills that we now have in.
Yeah.
It will be lovely.
Yeah.
We'll be back in our property quite quickly. It's like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's just waiting. That's frustrating.
Yeah, of course.
Luckily, the summer holiday is coming, so my daughter is going away for whole summer holiday.
Oh, lovely.
So she won't have to be
Yeah.
in the middle of it now.
Yeah. And what have you got to look forward to?
Christmas.
If Christmas.
If Christmas is at home.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd want to stay in that property managed under Anthem if actually
We are
all the things you've been through?
all the owners. Well, we're trying to get. Bless you.
Excuse me.
So there is a group of us. I think there's like already 25% of the owners. We're trying to get 50%. We're trying to get under management out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to
This
change
is a
that.
private. This is a private company that runs the whole building.
Yeah.
So they
So
run
they-
the building, but they don't own the building.
No, building is owned by a freeholder, which is QDime, I think they called.
They
Yeah. Okay.
subcontracted to QDime,
Yeah, the agent.
to the agent. So the real people, have they said anything into this situation?
No.
They kept quiet.
Have
Yeah.
you tried to contact them?
Yes.
Okay.
So the owner of QDime, he only responded to the email that I've
Who
sent.
is the owner of QDime?
Well, the one of the directors is Paul. I don't remember his name. Paul McIntosh, whatever his surname is.
Yeah.
He responded to the email where I've sent the pictures of the ceiling collapsed.
Yeah.
Then he responded, and then he responded to the email that Carol Jones, thank you for your help now. She's going to help us. She emailed him, and he responded to her saying that she's going to get the answers.
Okay.
Yeah, we just have to wait
Okay.
for him to give the answers to her, and not just avoid even,
How those people feel, this company collects the money for them, and they get this money, how do they sleep, knowing that there's people?
I don't know.
who
I don't
are
know.
in
I wouldn't.
crisis?
Yeah, I don't know.
How would you sleep though? You know,
I think they they don't have a heart.
So you've got to, I think, I don't know, it's a lot of it is about the money, isn't it? It's not about
yeah, but
people
yeah,
and helping people.
I
I don't know these companies, but they don't sound like they're very, got many morals to me. It
No,
sounds,
they don't.
if you're having to wait for answers all the time, it shouldn't take that long.
No, it
They
shouldn't.
they should know what their own process is.
Yeah.
They should have it written down.
Yeah.
When you build something and you construct something, and then you then hand it over to a management company to then look after it for you. You know what the deal is.
Yeah.
They know this stuff is there in their mind. They're intelligent people. They're intelligent enough to know what the process is. If your property's not being managed well, there's a process surely, and they know what it is. They don't have to leave you hanging.
I think there's some kind of connected. That's why.
Okay.
That's an issue.
Yeah. People in
what do
high
you mean
places.
connected?
Yeah. Yes.
So who knows who
That's the thing.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look after each other's money.
That's the thing.
Let's protect
Yeah.
each other.
I get frustrated when I don't get response from a text. When I send
Just in general, to
general,
everyone.
yeah. I send a text
Yeah.
with trying to communicate with someone, and then I don't get a response. I get frustrated, and you didn't get response
Yeah.
From a company
for
that
a company.
yeah, and they're obviously operating at most days of the week, so they are
Yeah.
there for people.
Well, but you call them and you speak with whatever admin person, secretary, or whoever she is, or he is, or whoever picks up the phone. But the people that does manage it, so like that Lorraine, Walsop, or Paul, they're never in there, or they're at the meetings, or they're on the phone. Never for
There's
you.
never a break
Never
in
to
there,
speak
or they're playing golf somewhere
probably,
or
yeah. Or they're on a holiday. They
on
constantly
holiday
annual leaves,
in
yeah.
Hawaii,
So
whilst you were living in a one-bedroom flat
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
in the same room as your
Yeah.
daughter,
Yeah.
impacting on your entire life.
So
It is.
who fought? Did you punch your husband? Or?
No, we're trying to support ourselves as much as we can. You know, he's calming me down because sometimes I need to calm down
Yeah.
because I know that
Yeah,
I go very emotional.
yeah.
So what was the worst part of this entire process? What's the worst part of it all
Been
for you?
separated.
Yeah.
Been separated
From your family.
from my family. Yeah, the fact that we couldn't be together.
Yeah. And you're saying your daughter was taking her exams.
Yeah.
Is she year 11 in it?
No,
School.
she's done a couple of mocks and a couple of JCSEs now.
Yeah.
God.
So not being able to be there while she's kind of revising or support her
Yeah.
during that time, which
just
is
on the phone. Yeah,
Yeah.
Good luck. That's not the mom should be in there.
so actually it's really not just about any of this material stuff really. The effect that it's had on you
Yeah,
mentally,
It's
Yeah.
horrendous.
your family
Yeah.
is really, it's irreparable really, because that's time in your life.
Yes.
You'll never get that time
We're never
back.
gonna get that back. Yeah.
They have to pay you, man, for that.
Pardon?
They
But
have
still,
to pay
no money's going to bring that time back.
you. Yeah.
You know, it's traumatizing and
It
it's going to really
You can't just let
affect
them
you.
go just like that.
No, I don't think you're going
You
to.
can't
are
just
you?
let them go.
Well, no, we just have to wait for insurance to make their final decision, and
Yeah.
then because until the decision will be made, any of the solicitors will take the case,
Yeah,
but they will when the decision will be made.
when they know what's
When they
happening.
know what's
Why are
happening.
they waiting for? Because the thing is, the fire brigade were there.
Yeah,
They've do assessment into the place.
yeah,
They've checked the place, and who are they as insurance to say you guys need to wait when the fire brigade said to you guys, this is not a living place. You need to get out now.
But the thing is, they are investigating the
Yeah.
maintenance process. Because if, like, when the loss adjuster, bless his heart, came over, like, second day, or whatever,
Can you
or
come
straight
to
after,
the mic,
yeah,
please? Yeah.
when he came in, he was like, oh, they're going to pay straight away.
yeah,
But they didn't know that we've already been notifying them about the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that would be on a day thing, there wouldn't be no problem.
No.
Next day, Aviva will say, of course, we're paying. But because of the poor maintenance, that's why they investigating it. But honestly,
insane.
I truly believe they are going to cover it. Because I believe in their hearts. Someone needs to have a heart somewhere, you know.
Yeah, definitely. But it's just the fact that you're letting them know all of this time.
Yeah.
It just goes to show how much they were thinking about their own pockets to begin with. And what they've done instead is actually they've affected themselves more by not just responding immediately.
That's the thing.
If they'd have responded immediately, look, there's a problem. At the moment, it's a small problem.
It was,
They could have sorted it out there and then. It wouldn't have had this adverse effect on all of you from the top flat further down. They could have sorted it out straight away, repaired the leak, done.
And
they've let this spiral until it's gotten so bad that now actually they could have a lawsuit on their hands.
Oh, they will.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
Oh yes, bring it on.
And they might, and they may no longer be managing these properties.
Oh, I hope they won't. Yeah.
And I think you should fight for that because I don't think they're, obviously capable of doing something, of looking after people.
Yeah. Well, I hope that Carol Jones, who my neighbor told me that she came in on site. I think she's from the Labour Party. I don't know.
Labour Party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She says she's going to help us, and I hope she will.
Yeah.
It's always different when someone from the government emails you and tries to get some answers than normal people.
I know. That's normal people.
Carol Jones.
Carol Jones, come on.
Yeah. Come on. Is that Labour?
Labour Party.
Yeah. I'm going to vote for you.
Excellent. So, Carol, it's the least you can do.
You've got to vote there.
Yeah. Well, let's hope.
Because we were supposed to have Jack Abbott, the Labour, who was running for MP to come in as well. And we had the ex-Ipswich mayor, who is a close friend of Jack Abbott. So hopefully things, they would look at this and push it.
Well, hopefully, because I have, when it all happened, we have emailed to Tom Hunt. Tom Hunt, his name is? No. So thank you, Tom Hunt, for not supporting us.
Oh, okay. He has an unfortunate surname because it rhymes with an extremely awful.
Like couple of other. Yeah.
How many emails we've sent to Tom Hunt?
Well, he won't. Yeah, I think we can safely say he will not be coming onto the mic.
Yeah.
So, and if you've asked for his support as well, then
I hope
we're not going down a very good route, are we, with getting Tom Hunt on? So let's hope Carol can help you. Fingers crossed.
At least she was in there. She came on the side.
Yeah.
She says she's gonna help us.
Brilliant. She's even just acknowledging you shows
it's something.
Yeah,
it's something.
It's all this, ignorance of
hope,
just trying to pretend you don't exist, which a lot of people have obviously done.
That's what's been happening. Yeah. And going back to the council, one of the blocks is run by council only. Yeah, so there are people that needed accommodation that they live in there. So a couple of years ago there was a fire in there, caused by a person who lived there. Yeah. So whole block's been evacuated. In days, council gave them flats, houses, everything. Wow. Rebuilt everything. So it's like, so what's the difference?
Yeah, well, you own your house or your flat.
Yeah, but they got normal properties where they could take their pets, whole families.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that just seems so. It just seems so wrong, doesn't it? So you work really hard in your life to be able to get your mortgage. And you own something. This is your piece of land. You own this. This is your legacy for your children. And because of that, you're punished. Well, you've got enough money to pay a mortgage, so you can sort yourself out.
Well, and I would, but
this is a woman's power.
But there is nothing. But who's going to rent something for me? I even looked for the Airbnb. I'm going to rent Airbnb for the time being. £3,000. I can't pay £3,000 per month for Airbnb.
What? This is insane. This is insane.
But that's fair because people are renting it for the short period of time. No one thinks that I'm going to rent my flat for months. No. You know? So which is why the prices are like that.
Yeah,
so I was like, just find me something.
It's terrible.
But, you know,
terrible.
I'm paying £800 to the council now for that 1-bedroom flat.
Yeah.
I could have easily paid that to some, you know, a normal property.
Yeah, of course.
If someone would actually lend it to me.
But it's this short lease, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the short lease.
Because you're saying it might just be 2 months, it might just be 3, it might be 6, we don't know.
We don't know.
People don't
but I want to have that freedom that I'm going to tell them, oh, I've got a decision and my flat will be ready to move in 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll be like, oh, that's fine, fair enough. But no one will. They want to have some kind of protection that they're going to have the income coming for a long time.
Yeah, of course.
Council, they always drag their feet. Always. They never help people. Especially when you try to make something in your life. They won't help you.
No.
That it's something that it annoys everybody.
I think it's putting people off actually wanting to own their own
properties. Yeah.
And, you know, we're going down a route where actually, you know,
what's the point?
The youth are going to go, well, why? Why should we?
Yeah.
We're not going to get any help, you know, to even get on the market. And when we do, what's the point?
What's the point?
You know?
Yeah.
What's the point?
So how do you see yourself from now? What do you think you have achieved in terms of trying to, fix the situation?
Nothing.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
So with all the effort you put in.
Yeah, nothing. I feel like I'm still in the same point where I have been weeks ago. Yeah. Just because I don't have any answers, you know. Plus it's hard. Loss adjuster calls me. Insurance calls me. They keep me quite updated on what's going on.
Yeah.
But they can't give me 100% answers.
No, until they find out. And I guess investigations take a long time.
It will take.
Especially if they're waiting for the same anthem response as you have.
Yeah.
They might not be getting any answers from them either.
They're not. No, I've already been told that anthem management is failing with the reports.
So they're in denial of...
They just don't want it. So I have asked. It's like, okay, so let's say we're going to have a surveyor, because we are waiting for... So surveyor was supposed to come in last Wednesday to check the properties, but because anti-management has failed with the contacting of the owner of the top flat, surveyor didn't turn up.
Right.
Because he says, that's the main place he needs to go.
We need to go to the top,
so there's no point for me to come to the other one, so I'm going to come to all 3 in the one go. So they failed in that, and then now we don't know when surveyor will actually turn up.
No.
But after that report, the decision most probably will be made.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, but if anti-management is failing to provide reports now, the one that you're asking, and failing to give you some answers, what's going to happen? And I've been told that most probably the insurance will just ignore them.
Okay.
Yeah, and
so they'll go past
make a
them.
decision.
Yeah.
And they will just make a decision.
But they have
so
to.
once again, this negligence of communication is spiralling.
Yes.
Yeah. So they're just going to end up making it harder for themselves in the long run.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Which I guess is their karma.
So
if you don't want to help people, you get your comeuppance, don't you?
I don't want to say that, but I do hope.
No, I mean, we're all, like, our guest said last week, we're all good people. We hope that all people are good. Yeah. But actually, if there are people out there that are so greedy that they put their own greed before your welfare and other people's welfare, then sometimes, you just have to sit back and watch this unfold and think.
Yeah. I really don't know how you do it.
You had a chance to help us.
Yeah.
They did.
And you blew it. And now maybe it's okay to say that you're getting what you deserve.
Well, well, I hope they will.
Yeah.
I hope they will, because we didn't deserve it.
No.
And then they need to be
I think you need to
finalized for that.
I think they need to do something.
Yeah.
So how can they live in this situation? How can your family get separated? Your daughter, she's writing GCSEs, and you just don't know. You don't know anything. No. What are you hoping now? who do you want them to listen to you? If you have to pick a phone and say, I need to speak to someone, who do you think you...
Well, Lorraine and Paul, I want them to give me the answers.
Yeah.
So
Lorraine and Paul.
Yeah.
Are these from...
So Paul is one of the directors of QDime, and
Yeah.
Lorraine is property manager.
So this would give you some reassurance.
Yes.
An acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think I will take the phone. I would prefer to have it in writing.
Yeah.
Because phone...
And it's none of it's evidenced.
It's not an evidence.
Yeah. You need a paper trail, and you've got one. You've had one for a long time of you asking help us. There's something wrong with the building. Help us.
Yeah.
This doesn't feel safe.
Yeah.
Could you help us? We've had to get electricians out. Could you help? All of these things. Red flag. Something's going wrong. Red flag.
Yeah.
Just ignore that. Let's just ignore that.
That's what's
just
been
ignore
happening.
that.
Yeah.
Just ignore that.
That's why insurance got.
But now, if you've got all this information, then hopefully you'll get some help.
Well, hopefully, I do trust that by the time the summer holiday will finish, we'll have flat back.
Are you getting away? Are you managing to get a holiday and get yourselves away and actually enjoy yourselves and have a bit of fun at all?
Maybe next year.
Next year.
No, as soon as if Aviva will say, as from tomorrow, Miss Swinton, you covered.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Everything
Celebration.
is done. Next day, believe me, next day I'm on the plane. And I do trust my lovely boss, my director, will be like, Anita, you go. Don't worry. You go for 2-3 days. Because she knows what you've been going through. Because she's constantly asking me how I feel and everything. Bless her heart. I'm really grateful for her.
Do you work full time?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is like on top of your just everyday busy life.
Yeah, I don't think I would manage without a job now.
No.
Because when I go there, I just switch off from everything. I can just put my anger on.
You can vent. It's like a safe place.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about contacting the news, the press?
I have. No response. I have sent 2 messages to BBC.
Right.
Watchdog. They've not responded. And then at the very beginning, my neighbour and myself, we were in Ipswich Star.
Yeah.
There was a short note about what happened. But how it's been written, it looked like, there's just 2 people saying, there was a leak. It's going to be repaired. Don't worry. That's how it looks like.
Yeah. So it just looks like nothing.
Just
for
like
them. A little trivial.
They didn't put it the way it happened.
We want it. No, they haven't.
So in other means, like, nobody is listening to you.
No.
This is mad crazy.
Well, I can imagine that's why you're feeling super emotional as well, because it's actually a lot of this. It's almost like rejection, isn't it?
It is.
When you're being rejected by people and you're being made to feel like you're worthless.
That's
what's the point in helping this woman?
Like
we don't need to. That's, it pulls a little bit on your self-worth.
Yeah.
Like, why am I not important?
Yeah.
Why do I not matter? Yeah. So I think, that must have been really difficult for you.
What I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
What is in your mind right now, Anita? Is anything that you just want to, for someone who might be in your situation?
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Yeah. That's the strength and the drive you have.
Yeah. And my daughter, she's number one for me, and I will do everything to protect her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That's
good for you. So don't give up. That's the lesson. Keep going, because I bet there are some people that would just feel so bogged down by everything that they just felt like, what's the point then?
But it is like that. It is. And there are moments that when I feel like, well, what's the point? What's the point of me calling? What's the point of me emailing? What's the point of me contacting whoever if I'm not getting nowhere? And
then you look at your daughter and you go,
no, it's like, no, that's the point.
This is the point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the point.
Yeah. And which is for us, for you to come to us and share your story.
Yeah.
We really, really appreciate,
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sometimes you don't realize you're helping someone else.
Yeah, who may have been through a similar situation to you.
And the most thing is the courage and the support that, you know, they will have from you. They would look at you as, I think you're a hero.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
And inspiring.
I'm not a hero.
But it's inspiring for people to look and think, actually, this lady has kept going through this tough time, and also having to work full time and just keep and hold everything up. Yeah. You know, but you're still going.
Still going.
Yeah.
And I
You're
will
still
be.
going.
And I'm gonna.
And you're gonna see this
I'm not gonna
through.
give up.
Yeah. And good for you. Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah.
Really, really appreciate your
We've
time.
got to say shout out to the family that they gave you.
Yeah. Thank you to them for helping you out.
What's their
Definitely.
name?
So that's Olga.
Olga. Yeah,
For
Yeah,
my
shout out
daughter.
to them.
Olga.
And to your boss.
And my boss,
And your
Jenny.
boss, Jenny.
Pira.
Yeah, for putting you up.
Amazing. Thank you for
And
helping.
your
husband.
your daughter's friends.
And my daughter's friend,
Yeah,
Hannah.
yeah.
You're so supportive.
And the people that have taken the dog in.
Yeah,
Yes.
Monica. Yeah, thank you.
Shout out to them.
These
Thank
people
you,
that do
thank
care.
you, really,
Yeah.
really, everyone.
Yeah.
And, you know, whoever is listening to this thing, you know, look
If you
at
can help in any
yeah.
way as well. If
Yeah.
you can help in any way.
Yeah.
And have any influence, you know, within
Please.
these companies,
Please.
that would be amazing if you could help in any way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why we're here, Anita. We want to have people like you to bring their story and share their story, because without having this, you know, the platform is, no one is listening to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Hopefully, Carol Jones.
Hopefully Carol Jones.
Carol
Yes,
Jones, yeah, you got her vote.
Come on, Carol.
Go
Yeah.
on, Carol, do it.
Well, thank you so much, Anita
you.
Swinton. We
Yeah.
really appreciate your
Thank you.
time, and thank you for sharing your story
Your
with
story
us.
with us. Yeah.
And thank you from Cedric and
Yeah.
myself,
Thank you,
Elle.
Elle.
And thank you for coming onto the mic.
And
And leave your comments.
Comments.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the
Yeah.
mic. And thank you guys for listening.
much.
Thank you very much.
Me want my dad, me want my dad. Give me to my wee, wee. Me want my dad, give me to my wee. Me want my dad, give me to my wee.